Hi, I'm Kit Cassingham with Live in Focused Energy. I've been thinking about fidgeting lately. Now, I'm not thinking that I'll do it, I've been contemplating it. I see it in motion in a variety of places, and it's gotten me to thinking. And I wanted to share some of those thoughts with you. I think that fidgeting can either be to keep your brain active when you're in like a meeting or doing something that either doesn't need your full attention or does, and the fidgeting helps put the attention where it's needed. Or it's like nervous energy, it just is expending energy. So, with that in mind, I kind of went back in history, if you will, and thought about fidgeting. When I was a kid, my fidgeting was from picking at cuticles, at skin, even playing with split ends. The people who have that sewing machine leg where they're just always tapping their foot, or they're fiddling with things, maybe with their fingers, pens, bubble paper. Let's see if I can get this bubble paper to pop just for. Nope, I can't. It's there. See, that's good fidgeting. Well, it's fidgeting. People have done fidgeting for a long time for various reasons, and doodling's another wonderful fidget. I see doodling especially for focusing. It can be for distraction too. And then we've got fidget things like malas. I've got some wooden ones here, some crystal beads. I've got crystal beads with bigger beads. You could do worry stones, or if you want something bigger, bigger worry stones. Nice textures, temperature differences. Motion is kind of what this is about. I can fidget with my necklace if I want to. And then came fidget toys. We've got fidget spinners. We've got fidget cubes, as each surface has got something different to diddle with. My favorite is a Fidget Land device. It gives me texture, movement, a variety of movement, and I can wear it like a ring, so it's kind of out of the way, but available when I need to do something. Or you could even do silly putty. Now this is purple at the moment, and as I squish it and stretch it, it's going to start warming up and turn hot pink. It's not turning hot pink very well. It must be cold in my office today. So those are just some examples of what people use to fidget, to keep themselves busy, to expend that energy. Now, fidgeting is what ADDers especially do. I love it when it's to help focus. I keep a mala on my in my car, and when I've got long drives, I will go use the mala just to keep my hands busy, which really does keep my focus on the road better. I didn't know that's why I was doing it, but I became aware that how effective it was. But then the fidgeting that is just to burn off energy, it reminds me of burning gas at an oil well, which is a waste of natural gas. And like that sewing machine leg, that's just a waste of natural energy. I would rather see us use cogeneration. At an oil well, I'd rather them capture that natural gas and ship it off to be used for other things. For those of us who have the nervous energy, rather than expend it in that sewing machine leg thing, for example, which can be distressing to people around you, how about instead, before you go to a meeting that's gonna, or a concert or whatever that's gonna get you, that has your sewing machine leg going, take a walk around the building, run up several flights of steps or back and forth several times. Expend that energy, which is good for your body because it gets exercise, and it produces dopamine, so your brain is flooded with dopamine, which it loves. It settles it down, it gets it focused. That's cogeneration. And that to me is a much healthier, more satisfying use of that pent up energy. And I guess that is what fidgeting is about. Now, I've seen people fidget when they're nervous. It calms the nerves. Cogeneration might be useful there as well, where you can build the dopamine, which helps reduce anxiety or stress. But if you find that you still need to do something to keep your focus control, some kind of fidget device. I became aware of this one on Shark Tank. The guy who was going for, and I believe got a deal, had worn this throughout his presentation, and I think he said he had it on his thumb. Nobody was aware of it until he intentionally pulled it out to show it to them. That was keeping his mind focused on his presentation and his nerves calm. So what do you do to fidget, to expend energy, to stay focused, to calm the nerves? I raise all of this to help increase your mindfulness about what you're doing, to make you more aware so that you can intentionally choose your actions and behaviors. Maybe you can get into some cogeneration with your fidgeting. Those are my thoughts for today on fidgeting and cogeneration. Love to hear what you have to say. I'm Kit Cassingham. I believe entrepreneurs with ADD have been given an amazing gift for changing the world when they learn to embrace and harness their ADD traits.